Hi guys, I am going to go through Tuesday's dumbbell at home workout. So we're going to kick off the session with just a 5-minute AMRAP for your warm-up. So your movements are going to be 5 up-downs followed by 20 mountain climbers into 5 push-ups and then another set of 20 mountain climbers. Just repeat that for the 5 minutes. So movements here, up-down is just a burpee into the plank position. Once you do 5 of those, your mountain climbers, I like to try to keep my foot off the ground as I switch. You can bring your foot to the ground if you want to, but I think you engage your core a little bit more if you keep your foot off. And then 5 good push-ups. You can do them from the toes or the knees into another set of 20 mountain climbers. Okay, after you finish that 5-minute warm-up, you're going to move into some shoulder presses. So we have 2 options. If you have access to a barbell, great. You are going to do 5 sets of 7 shoulder presses or strict press. So that means you don't get to use your legs. So when I'm pressing, I'm going to make sure I squeeze my quads. That's going to keep my knees from bending. I'm going to squeeze my butt and then contract here in my middle. Okay, my elbows are going to be up and out. Right, as I press, I'm going to make sure as I go, I'm not going to start by leaning back and arching. I'm going to push my head back and press that bar straight up, locking my arms out all the way, pushing my head back on the way back down to reset. So what we're looking for on loading here with the barbell is just something moderate where we're not overexerting ourselves. We can definitely do all 7 reps in a row. If you start off a little light and you need to add a little bit of weight as you go, that's totally fine. I'd rather have you do that than the opposite way, start too heavy and then have to drop off. If you're using a dumbbell, you will be doing 5 sets of 10. So everyone has kind of different equipment available to them. So you could use 2 dumbbells, right? Or just 1 dumbbell and go 5 and 5 on each side. If your dumbbells are really light, you could add in a tempo, right? So same setup with the bar, legs locked out, butt tight, elbows up and out. If they're light, add in like a pause at the top, 2 seconds lowering, pause at the bottom, kind of like we did with last week's push presses. If they're heavy enough for you, go ahead and just do a normal tempo. Think about pressing through each rep without any of the pauses, okay? So 5 sets of 10 strict press with the dumbbells. Okay. With both of these, either the bar or the dumbbells, you're going to add in a 1-minute plank hold between every set. Okay. We're going to make sure that we scale the plank as needed so that we can hold it for the whole minute. But what this is going to do is really get the triceps firing so they're a little bit fatigued then when we go back to our presses. So we're going to think about squeezing our core, right? Making sure our butt's tight, pressing through the floor. But the big thing is trying to pull that belly button back in towards your spine so that you're really engaged here, not letting those hips start to sag down. You can scale this by going to the knees, still squeezing the butt. You can walk the hands out to make it a little bit harder, or you could even use some sort of raised surface. So I have a box, but you could use a coffee table, a chair, something like that. To hold that plank position, okay? Then we're going to get into a gritty workout. It's going to be 12 minutes long, and it's EMOM style. So every minute on the minute, you're going to do 20 alternating dumbbell snatches. That's minute 1. Minute 2, you're going to be doing 15 burpees, okay? Those are pretty high numbers. What we're aiming for is something that you can get done in 40 to 45 seconds, okay? So if you're unsure that you can hit those reps, the 20 snatches or the 15 burpees within that 45-second interval, go ahead and start your first round by doing 40 seconds of work and keep track of how many reps you get to, and then see if you can repeat that number every round. So maybe it's 16 snatches and 9 burpees, okay? But we want it to be repeatable, all right? You get to do burpees again if you did them today, right, I'm doing Monday's workout right now, so it'll be lots of burpees, 2 days in a row. But we just want that chest to deck, quads to deck, and then open those hips at the top. For the snatches, we are looking for the dumbbell to hit the floor and then locking out all the way overhead. We're going to go ahead and alternate arms every time, so you can switch on the way down, or you can switch by setting it on the floor and then picking it up with the other arm. Just make sure on the snatches you're bringing your hips down with each rep, that you're not letting your butt stay high in the air and starting to pull with your back. It's going to be a tough 12 minutes, but I want you guys to really push yourselves and try to get a few more reps than maybe you think you're able to. So that's your challenge for today. We'll check in with you guys later. Have fun.